sports. Up next, it's our main event between our visitors and the home team. Running the Armadillos, that's their head coach. These guys finally suffering their first loss of the season last week after that 5-0 start. Across the way, the Desperados and their head coach. Our guys coming off some extended travel because of that International Series game, so not as much time to prep for this one. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And we're off from San Antonio. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, we're 1 snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one...
His first throw is an interception! And the Desperados force the turnover on the first series of this game! Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And they're going to have a first down now. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds a man right side. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, that played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
One good for a gain of 4. It's second down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Option design here. And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun on third down. Hits him on the out route. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
A gain of 10 yards.
A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on third down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
He gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Shotgun now on third down. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Desperados pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest, but man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting the quarterback in the rhythm, right? Yeah. Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and to finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Setting up to try the point after. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Desperados will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Armadillos, nothing.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return starts at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40. The Armadillos and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Intended for his running back. It's second down and 10.
He's dropping back to throw. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
I'll air it out on third. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Desperados get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Rocco 80.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Receiver. He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Break the huddle. It's second down now.
And 11 at the 27-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And second down only works out for a yard.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Desperados parlay the interception into points. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
And when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Desperados drive out to an early 14-0 lead. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return starts at the 3. Making some progress here. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. The Armadillos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. It's, oh no, they get him yet again. And the Desperados get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10. And go and play action. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down. Here's the one back on the handoff. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now outruns their offense to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Cut by Burton. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that gives him the first.
That's good for Omaha.
And bring the tight end left.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. They'll run the counter. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They go play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second. Trying to throw this from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Field goal attempts coming up from John Parker Romo. This 42 yards from the right half.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
As this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now this offense ready to head back out. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Looking slant route, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Third and just 2 to go.
Third and 2.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Escapes the pocket. Going deep down the near sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's second and 10. They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. Big man's showing up the yards. And he is in. Touchdown. The Desperados stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Desperados stretch their lead to 21. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. The offense headed back to the field. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Sanusi Kane able to make that stop.
It's second and 8 at the 26.
Throwing on seconds. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Right side, quick pass, complete. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. More from San Antonio coming up. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. All right, here comes Jeremy Crawshaw for the punt. It's 4th down. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Their offense running back out now. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Walker hauls it in. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Dump off, caught by his back. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's sent out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen block. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at his
The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first.
Let's go now.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Working now from the gun. He brings it in. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Working quickly here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to tack on 3 more to this lead before halftime. He puts one through the uprights, and now he'll send it towards the other end zone. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The offense getting set to go. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. Pass taken in by Burton. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, play action. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Hand off now from the gun. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
The ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll go play action. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Thrown to double coverage, odds are against him.
He's got a man left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Third and 3.
Here we go. Hiking 18. Check out.
Pass play coming here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Give now to the running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Rod loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here's the snap on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team down in it at the 7.
their own 7.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They go play action on first down. Connects on the crosser. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Following that incompletion, we've got an injured player on the field in need of a look from the trainers. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Setting up to throw. Complete over the middle. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
And then Omaha. 1st down. It's a gain of 3. 1st down on the board.
Here's the handoff. Jukes away from one. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6. At the 46.
He's going to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
6 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 39-yard line.
On the ground with Ahmed. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was taken down.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They run, Ahmed. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's going to be their ball to begin the 4th, but looking up at that scoreboard, possession may not make much of a difference. They'll throw 3rd and long. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now a 4th down staring right at him. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Throws caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll hand it to him again. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Now hold on a moment, folks. You got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Armadillos putting up points in a game decided. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Throwing off the play fake. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. They'll run it here on third down. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force fourth down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Desperados. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Another drive coming up for this offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Could not beat the defender there. So it's second down coming up. Looking to throw here. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They are throwing it again. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Armadillos get it back to within 2 possessions.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
John Parker Romo out to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Armadillos make it an 11-point ball game.
27, Armadillos 16.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's a return from the 7. Now this offense getting set to work here. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
A 3-yard pickup.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. the play fake. He'll throw. That one's complete, right side. And this is brought to a stop at that, say, the 34-yard line there. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Blown back gets the handoff. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. And going play action. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
At the 39-yard line.
70 Timberwolf.
They'll run here on first down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll run it from the gun. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll run now on 2nd down. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. They'll run here from the gun. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid, so we'll step away briefly as they work on him. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And you know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's completed right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Sticking to the air here. Into traffic. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st down. Play action. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Still sticking with the passing game. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Intended for
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. Here he is to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation